So hey guys, I am Avirup Datta from Saint Stephen's School, Habra, and I just want to tell you my story and about little little bit of private university scams. So what happens is, so my story is that in class 10th I took after class 10th I took science and computer science, and I wanted to do engineering because by engineering you can do like programming and stuff, which I was interested in from class 10th. And so what happened is, in 11th I was really confused what I had to do, and I did not really do much research. I was just going with the flow in regular classes, and I was just having fun. I made a lot of memories. But so yeah, after terminal of class 11 I joined PW, and there was a lot of backlog because I did not attend from the first starting. So what happened is, there was a lot of backlog and I could not really complete the rest. That was the first part. I did commit to the second part and went on, but in class 12 I could not really do it properly because of school pressure and projects and stuff like that. I could not really find the time. I also needed leisure time because cannot really focus unless I have some time to myself, watching YouTube or spending time with my family. So what happened is, in class 12th I wrote my not I attempted the January first attempt in JEE Mains, and I got 52 percentile. And I realized by then that I wasted a lot of my time, and I should have studied then. And I saw my peers who were doing these problems very easily that I could not contemplate to do in my dreams. So I really, the reality really hit me hard, and after that I studied a lot and did a lot of hard work. I got good results and I did get a government college that was reputed. But um, by now I realized I didn't really want to do engineering, because by now I really understand the reality of the situation. But unlike me, some people don't realize and make a big mistake of opting for private universities if they don't get government colleges. So what happens is, let me tell you the story about these private universities. Some are good, some are not. So what happens is, a businessman comes and sees there is a statistical demand for colleges from these students that have not qualified for JEE Advance or have not gotten good results in mains, but have invested a little bit of time and money into the preparation. So what happens is, after you've invested your hard work in some learning something and doing something, what happens is you don't want to let it go. It becomes, you get attached to it, so you have to do BTech because you have worked hard for it. And so what happens is, these businessmen come and build a college and the campus looks good. They offer you these placements, which are fake. And what happens is, these students who have actually invested time and money into studying feel like their time and money that they invested was not rewarded. So what happens is, they go to these private universities, and there what they do is they hire they pay recruiters, mass recruiters, that give them these offers which include ESOPs, which is stocks of the company. After you've worked like 1 2 3 years, you can claim those stocks as your own and you can sell them. But that is not part of your base salary. They give you health insurance, which is a good thing. They give you life insurance and other amenities that the colleges tell the other candidates that they've given this much, but in reality the base salary is around 8 lakh per annum usually, because that's the average for mass recruiters. uh, the base salary is around what around like 60,000 or 50,000 maybe, in good cases. I'm talking about good private colleges, not even the ones that have recently been founded or that aren't that good. So in this private colleges, the one thing good is that the education is good, but requirements for those education, like merit that you need, is not uh, required or uh, commanded from the colleges to the students. So what happens is these colleges then the mass recruiters come and give these packages, and then the cycle continues. So I'm making this video for people who do actually have merit and who do have the capability of getting into a good college, but are falling into the trap of these colleges that claim to be good. And what happens is people who don't have access to the internet, to who don't have the that much knowledge to investigate about these colleges and what the reality is, they tend to fall into this trap. So they will pay around 10 lakhs, around even more than that, 15, 20, even more than that, for these colleges that scam people. Not only are they scamming people, what happens is people tend to take loans to study in these colleges. And those are education loans. Those are paid after the students get into the work environment and get paid for it. So what happens is these mass recruiters hire a lot of people, so they know this game and this system that has been built slowly and steadily. So what happens is you get terrible work experience there, you get treated like absolute garbage, and you cannot do anything about it because you have to pay your student loans. So it gets into this corporate trap, and students have no other way to actually comply because they have this huge loan to you know uh, repay. And they are living unhappy, they are working to repay loans and not actually for what they intended to work for. And even work satisfaction, the kind of work they do aren't really very important or very satisfactory, that they are doing some work, they're just doing manual labor on the computer. So these kind of traps are set for parents and students with low knowledge, and students can be easily manipulated. These trained salespeople are hired for admission counseling, and they sell you so well, they brainwash you so good that you don't have any other way but to accept their rejectable offer that you can't reject. Like, seriously, they will present you the numbers that you cannot comprehend in your mind. You're like, oh no, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a crorepati. But in reality, it's not going to be that way. So my only suggestion is, if you think, do you think you can crack JEE mains? Do you think you can crack JEE advance? If you do, please take a drop and go ahead with it. These private colleges will tell you, oh, good companies don't hire people who've taken drop, but that's not true at all, bro. It's not true. Good companies will hire anyone that can give them value, that who have merit and who have the dedication to put the work in, not people who go to private universities just to give value to the work that they've put in. Not those people, no. I don't think so. So yeah, so I was a victim. I was always a victim to these private universities, but don't be that way. Don't be like me. So Uh, so the moral of the story is, don't go to private university, don't spend this much money to get that package that they've shown, the 100% placement that they're showing. The only placement we'll get is if you place yourself in that position, in that mindset, that you will work hard towards one thing and be consistent with one thing. Then only you can get that opportunity. You can present yourself as someone who's got the merit, who's got the balls, and who's got the tenacity to work in that environment and to provide value to those companies, that they will be the one benefited from hiring you. So yeah, build projects, do learn in public, do whatever you want. Don't depend on your degrees. The degrees are dead. The degrees are dead by now, because colleges are giving them out like what, paper planes. They're like throwing, hey, you get a degree, you get a degree, you get a degree. So there's no value in those degrees. The value is you. You are the value. You are the one they are going to hire, not the degree. So make yourself competent, make yourself useful, and get those jobs. Bye, guys.